Get ready to smile and sing along. So good. The untold true story of a Brooklyn kid who became a chart-busting, award-winning American icon is now on stage at the Music Hall at Fair Park. And we've got a beautiful noise, the Neil Diamond musical cast member, Joe Caskey, who is also from Keller, to tell us all about it. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I am so good. So glad to have you here. Welcome back to North Texas.
Thank you so much.
Is it good to be home?
It's so good to be home. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I'm so glad. Opening night last night, actually, at the Music Hall. How'd it go?
Yes, it went so well. I mean, every town we get to, the audiences are so happy to see us and experience this story for the first time, and that is no different here. People are just feral, honestly, for this show. It's incredible.
Little Neil Diamond,
yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, he is a legend at that. But this is your national debut. So how did you find out that you actually made the cast, and where were you?
Right. I remember I'm based in New York City now, so all the audition process took place up there. And I was in my apartment in New York when I got the call from my agent that that I would be joining the tour and everything. And I remember losing it and then calling a series of people, starting with my family and my girlfriend and then some close friends that I texted and everything. And then it all just kind of snowballed from there and became this amazing thing that I'm a part of now. So yeah, it's really incredible. It's been life-changing.
I can tell. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then what does it mean to you to be portraying? Because young Neil Diamond, I mean, my gosh, his music is like the soundtrack to a lot of people's lives out there. And so what is that feeling to be able to portray him and to do it correctly?
Right. Well, I mean, it's always, it's not surprising to me anymore, but it was so surprising to see how excited people were and how transported we can make them feel when they're sitting in these audiences. And it's the biggest honor that I've had the privilege of doing on stage. And it's so tangible because Neil's still alive. Neil is so integral to American culture and pop music and rock music and everything. So it is huge shoes to fill and everything. And every day, every show that I do, I just try and capture a piece of that, because if I can just do, half of what he's done in his prime, then I feel like I've done something special.
You'll be good to go indeed. What's that energy like on stage though? Because I'm sure the crowd is performing and singing with you.
Oh my gosh, every song, and we have good spaces in between where we have very vulnerable scene work and everything too that shows parts of his story that are very honest and difficult to get through, and I think are so important for the payoff of the big stadium scenes when he was touring back in the 80s and the 90s and everything, and it's electric, and people are up in their seats, they're standing up, they're singing along with us, and we're talking to them, and I'm pointing to people in the audience and everything like that. It's just incredible, and you feel so connected and seen by each other, and it becomes more of a conversation and everything like that. So,
I love a show like that, because most of the time when you go to the arts, you kind of have to be quiet and make sure you take it in. But this is a situation where you can have a great time, lean in, sing along. It sounds like it's a party, and it just happens to be in the Music Hall. Do you have a favorite song? Is it Sweet Caroline?
I think I have to say that it is Sweet Caroline just for perpetuity, but honestly, my favorite song has to be Solitary Man. We change it quite a bit from what the original recording was and put it stripped down in this in the Bitter End bar where he first had his first live performance, and it is a chance where I get to play a full 3-minute song alone with just the help of the ensemble and the band coming in lightly, but me with guitar singing the whole thing. It's really special. You don't get to do that very much in musical theater on stage with that. So yeah,
so good.
That's the one for me.
Literally.
So good. So
see what
good.
I did there? I didn't even mean to do that.
Are we right? Let's go. Yeah.
I do want to talk about the fact that we are in your hometown.
Yeah.
You're from Keller. Went to Florence Elementary School.
Shout out.
Yes, indeed. So when were you bitten by that musical and acting bug?
It's so funny. I didn't do it at all when I was like a young kid or anything. I got to middle school, went to Keller Middle School, and I got convinced to audition for the musical in my 7th grade year by my amazing choir director, Carla Epperson, and theater director at the time, Barry Yandell. And they convinced me to do it. I had no idea what I was doing, and surrounded by a bunch of kids who had been doing it for years and had loved it already to begin with. And it became this incredibly gratifying experience. So much work that I had never done before in terms of memorization and where to go, what to say, and then I have to make it my own and have an opinion on it and everything. It was revolutionary to me, and I was addicted to the work of it and making it really, really amazing. So yeah, that I would say back in middle school is when I did my first show.
My goodness.
It's just been history since then. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, you know what? Shout out to Carla and Barry.
Yes,
Shout out to Carla and Barry for getting the career started. We very much appreciate you. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical presented by Broadway Dallas, is now on stage at the Music Hall at Fair Park through March 22nd. All you have to do is go to BroadwayDallas.org for showtimes and tickets. But you guys, right now, Joe Caskey, aka Neil Den, will be performing Sweet Caroline, of course. Take it away, Joe.
Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline.